Oh, that strength! Oh, ah! Oh my god, we have it finally in the mail. I was meaning to get this for the longest period of time. And that's because my headphones, if you do not already know, it tends to make a lot of sound. Like when my cable moves, it gets captured in the speaker itself. So the speaker is actually very sensitive, right? My Razer Kraken B3, utter trash. But this Fifine is pronounced as a fine. So it's supposed to be one of the most affordable microphones that you can find on the internet right now. Like there's a lot of good reviews about it. Okay, so the ratings is like super freaking good. So it's super cheap, which is its main selling point. But yeah, at the same time, it is also very powerful, not just for content creators, aspiring content creators, but also more for gamers as well. So if you play a lot of games, this is probably like the microphone for you. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. So there you go. So this is how it looks like. There's a smiley face, and while I'm talking to you through the mirror, I'm not sure, I'm actually here. So there's a smiley face and apparently it lights up, so we're going to test it out as well. It comes with just a very simple cable, and what else is there in the box? There is also a tripod stand, which is pretty heavy, so this is really good. So because it's very firm and very heavy, right, this is definitely going to keep it steady. So a lot of microphones, they tend to be very lightweight. And the problem with that is that it gets very flimsy. So if you have a lot of like tripods, right, like those kind of camera tripods, they tend to suck unless they really have a very strong base, which is something that this has. And there's a really nice click to it, hear it. So there's only one setting for it, which is just like this. And of course, it just goes right on top, like so, like that. So everything feels pretty pristine. I'm actually quite surprised by the quality of it. It really feels very firm, very legit. Like I don't feel like anything is about to break. And you know, it just looks really, really good, as you can see right here, right? Don't mind the mess in the background, but as you can see, it's a really nice matte tone to it, and it's quite heavy. For some reason, the cable is super freaking long. What the hell? So the head goes in like this, and the tail end goes in like that. Oh my god, how crazy is that? It lights up. And this is something called the shock mount, which is this whole thing at the bottom here. It actually absorbs the shock that maybe your table has and all that, which stabilizes this a little bit. So as you can see, I can just like move this around, right? And everything still stays the same. So that's like in reverse, that's what it's supposed to do. And look at that, how crazy is that? And over here at the bottom, you can actually like tweak the volume so you can mute it, or you can unmute it as well, just like that. Oh cool, you can actually mute the mic like this. That's it. Just like that. Okay, so for the rest of today's video, I'm actually going to be using this microphone, so you can let me know, just be brutally honest, right? Let me know down in the comments below, which do you prefer? Do you prefer this or do you prefer that? Because they both come with their pros and cons as well. So the main con for my headphones is obviously this. I'm just moving this cable. I can't hear it at all. There is no sound at all, but you guys can definitely hear something up, right? And obviously there are other issues. So for example, if like right now, I just came back from the gym and I'm sticky, I'm sweaty, and I still have to put on these headphones, it's gonna damage my headphones and it's gonna eat into its lifespan as well. And obviously in terms of portability, I feel like this is a lot more portable. So if I go traveling next time, it's a lot easier for me to just carry it around, you know, chuck it into like a small little pouch, and I can bring it anywhere, and it's easy to keep as well. And of course, on top of everything, I am able to hear myself because I do not need to wear headphones, which means I know whether I'm screaming or not. And that also helps me to maintain my voice, and that allows me to do streams better. Like I can do like maybe 5-hour streams without having to hurt my voice. So anyway, this is the Fifine AmpliGame A6V. So let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this product. But anyway, if you find that this product is gonna suit your needs, feel free to use my affiliate links down in the descriptions below, because every single expense helps me out a little bit as well. But anyway, let's move on with the rest of today's video. Okay, so I know what this looks like. I'm not trying to be stingy, okay? I'm not trying to do something very easy like the second floor, but this is literally the only floor this month with Rooted. So essentially, this is the only place where I can showcase Elliot at his finest, but honestly, he is perfect for this lineup over here. So let's check out why this is the case. So because of Rooted, we are not able to use a lot of the experts here. We probably cannot use a Longmian, we probably cannot use a Pritzker as well, but we can definitely use an Elliot. So now the thing about Elliot is that his taunts do not actually count as a control. It's actually more of like a debuff, and that's about it. So the enemy is only able to attack him, but they cannot use any other skills, which is kind of like effectively a stun in most cases. But for this case, we can still use taunts regardless of the prevention to land stuns, basically. So let's check out how this works. So I just pieced together a random team because I'm pretty sure we can do it regardless, but just assuming that this was one of the more difficult floors, he is definitely going to shine a lot more as well because of like all his taunts and the fact that he can increase the cooldown of any of his targets as well. So we're just going to go ahead and buff up. Right, let's just see how he works. Yeah, reduce the AP, nice. Okay, so we are actually going to use our second skill just to taunt, right? Just to prove that we are able to land taunts. Wow, would you look at that? We actually... Okay, let's try it again. Okay, you must understand that right now, without skill ups, I have a 30% chance of inflicting taunt. But at like full skill ups, I have a 50% chance of inflicting taunt on my second skill. And the same goes for my first skill as well. The trigger chance goes up from 60% to 80%. Alright, so maybe now we get lucky. Can we get a taunt? Hey, would you look at that? First try. Okay, but at least the thing I wanted to prove is just that we can land taunts, right? So if you have it at max skill ups, he's definitely going to perform a lot better, a lot more reliably. And you know, all these immunities, right? And look at that, even the invincibility on this Esper as well. We can just get rid of it in one go. Just like that, right? Really nice, and I feel like it's gonna help a lot, especially in this particular fight, because in the boss wave, we're actually up against a Sienna. Okay, so we are not gonna talk about why Gabrielle is in my lineup right now. The first wave was horrendous. Terrible for us. Okay, so we can't stun, so our second skill is kind of useless right now. So let's just go ahead and absorb the AP here. Or not. Oh my god, and we don't even have our cooldowns up. What a terrible showcase. Okay, maybe we can land a taunt, right? Can we taunt a boss? We cannot taunt bosses. Okay, so that's something to take note of. We cannot taunt bosses, which is huge. It is incredibly huge because, yeah, that's like half of Everett's kit that is out of the window right now. Yeah, so that's kind of sad, but I'm more curious to test out whether his third skill can actually reset a cooldown, which apparently doesn't matter anymore. Oh my god, what a shit showcase. Oh my god, what a utter shit showcase. Okay, so fine, we are just gonna let Sienna, actually, you know what? We can technically reset Sienna, right? Let's just go ahead and do it. So we are just gonna reset her like that. Boom! And as you can see, full skill cooldowns again. So yes, you can still reset bosses, which is still a good thing. Oh my god. Yummy! Now let's actually figure out whether is he good in, let's say, Calamity Tower, for example. Because this is where you are limited to using only Inferno type. So you know what? This might be actually pretty good, right? Alright, so wow, this is like the perfect example. Abigail again. So let's go ahead and reset their Abigail. Just like that, right? Full reset. Oh my god. 8 cooldowns, she didn't get her skill ups. She missed the memo on how important that is. Now, obviously, Elliot is going to be super good over here because there are so many AoE DPSs, right? So all of these Espers here, they all deal AoE damage, right? So let's say now we are on cooldown and we really need to control something. Like let's say we want to control maybe the Abigail. For whatever reason, we can actually just taunt her again. And of course, we failed to taunt. Wow, Pritzker, wow. Okay, so let's take a look at the boss wave and let's just try to figure out whether is he really good or not, or not, right? I'm not super sold on him because of the fact that there's a limit to the number of turns they have in the Calamity Tower, which is a problem. So, yep, might not be the best pick, I think, right? So can we reset? Because we might miss, right? But if we do land the reset, we did land the reset, so if we do land the reset, it's actually pretty big. So that's the thing about Calamity Tower as well. You can always just rerun this until you get the best RNG for yourself, which in some cases, it kind of sucks a lot, but I guess it's something that might really turn the tides for you, especially if you're not able to do like one particular floor, right? So we can actually go ahead and just taunt something. Let's just go ahead and taunt the Liling here. It's not a good look. Oh my god, even my 0 accuracy Sander, and go to sleep. Nice. Sander at 0 accuracy stuns better than taunts. Oh my god. Okay, but this obviously shows that you might want to max skill him in order for him to be his best, right? But of course, then there's also the issue of like, if you max skill him, then it kind of lowers his value of being an R6 because the point of being an R6, okay, nice, he landed a miss. The point of being an R6 is so that you don't need to invest too much into his skill ups, but yet at the same time, it does seem like it is quite crucial as well. So I don't think Elliot really works out in the Calamity Tower. Okay, maybe we can taunt. Oh my god, Elliot's so trash. Alright, that's it. GG. So Elliot is definitely... I don't think he's really good in Calamity Tower. Okay, maybe he's decent over here. He's just decent. But the thing is, obviously, I don't have skill up. So maybe my experience would change a lot if I had him at full skill ups. But the thing is, would I invest into him at full skill ups? I don't think so. Even though I already have him at R6, I don't feel like he is really that worth all that investment, in my opinion, because R6 is kind of where he shines the most, and that is his third skill. Alright, so anyway, we can end the video off over here. So this is just a really quick showcase of Elliot in PvE content. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Anyway, there is going to be a giveaway for one of these Fifine devices. So this is a Fifine AmpliGame A6V. If you're like me and you're a Singaporean as well, then you stand a chance to win one of these guys. So just leave a comment down below and let me know if you're a Singaporean, and I'll just pick a random winner and just get them to mail it to you guys, right? So yeah, make sure you have a Discord account as well. And you know what, the best is just to join my server down in the descriptions below. And obviously you can find all my affiliate links to the product as well down in the descriptions as well. But anyway, thank you so much to Fifine for sponsoring today's video. I love this a lot. I feel like the sound quality is really good for the value of it as well. So it's kind of like 50 plus US dollars within that range, and it's super cheap. It's half the price of my Razer headphones. And it kind of works the same as well, and in fact, it's a lot better for me when I don't need to put anything on my head as well. So I think this is a really awesome change for me right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Derek Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.